just one now. Do 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 do. Right, in a few short seconds we should be live. We can begin our last video. Do 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 do. And then there we go. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Super Villains Custom Builds, and here again for our final video for today's session is Cooler from Dragon Ball Z. Well, kinda, because he's not really from the show, he's from the movie, Cooler's Revenge, and then Metal Cooler. And granted, there's also a form where he gets like a golden version of his final form, but that form is, if we think about it, it's more of a separate universe type thing. So, but with Freezer it made more sense because he continued on, whereas Cooler kind of padded out. So, say goodbye to Darkseid. So I think I'll be mainly sticking to his two forms, you know, well, three forms, you know, his Metal Cooler and then his two forms from the first movie. His head, of course, I'm going to start by moving this piece, and then I want to go helmets, scroll down to his base form, or not his base form, but his final form, because the way Cooler works is that he prefers to stay in his final form, which is where the slim form and all that, or his true form. You know, because his final, the true form of the Freezer race is the slim form, and that's the form that Cooler tends to be in. Could you make Sakura from Sakura Wars in December? Yep. Do. Well, we'll see, because I can't guarantee what custom will come out when, but I will be sure to get to them when I can. Miguel, right. White for the head. Okay, white for the head, and then I need to go to the faceplate, well, the mouth itself, the head, 37. This being purple. And then the rest is also purple. There is some extra color in there, like the cheeks and all that. And then after that, we have the eyeshadow, which I'll have the dark red about there. So there's that for you. Epaulette piece, scroll down, move neck attire. Epaulette, scroll down, Brainiac. This is white. Oh, when I say Brainiac form, it's Epaulette. Yeah, Epaulette, white, yeah. Arms, sleeved arms, top section, purple, lower section, white. Hands are purple as well. Torso does have white in the upper chest. I didn't actually expect us to have this, but since it's supposed to be white, this kind of works to our advantage. And then the lower part, we want it to be purple. There are some restrictions in the chest, but you know, it still pads out something close enough to it, which I'm surprised. Hip piece, blank, purple, leg section. Best bet is bootlegs, top section, purple, lower section, white. They're all supposed to have his feet exposed, but you're not going to get it full on accurate. Because I don't think we have like white calves that cut off the feet. I mean, hold up, we do have, well, live wire. So there is that way we could go around it, which is a bit more accurate, so there is that for you. And there we have Mr. Terrific. Even more accurate, so you kind of have something to work with there. Right, save. Almost forgot I didn't do his abilities yet. Right, and of course, standard issue Dragon Ball Z powers for these type of characters. Now granted, Miguel, I believe I have to get your request. You said something about... So you did say Sakura in a previous video about a custom, so if you want to mention any of those previous customs in this, feel free to. You did also mention on Talbot, so I need to remember to write these down. And then the main villain of Art 2, Zoran Zarovich, gotcha, so there we go. Right, let's padding on out then. Effects. I suppose to match up to his brother, we'll go for the red energy. Hit impacts, jump slam effects all three, red. Lunge attack is going to be, not that it matters too much, might as well back out there. Yeah, he did lunge though, so that was a 3. You kind of like that. Tap circle. Detective mode, because he's kind of smarter than his brother. And then his beam ability, number 1. Might be 4 though. That's more of an... It's more of a thin beam, so I'll go with 1. And red energy. X button. Hyper jump. Flight. Skill set. Technology access due to his connection to the Freezer Empire. Acrobat wall climbing is believable, not that he really needs it, because he's got flight. Telekinesis, most villains, most characters in the show tend to have this ability, so it is possible he can have that. Because you can, even Frieza has done telekinesis with Dragon Balls, so. Super strength abilities, beam deflection, scroll on down, goon command. You can have it, but there are humans in this game, so probably pass on that. Tracking. Graffiti, not that he needs it. As a protection. That's optional, I personally say no. Stealth. Illumination. Not that he needs it. And there we go. Alright. Basic information, villain, Team Darkseid. And there we have Cooler. Almost forgot his tail. If we're getting his tail, that means we have to get rid of his armor at the top, which is a shame. But that is more important for the Freezer race. Cooler's tail. I forget if I did it slim or not. I think it was more of a skinny tail than a fat tail, so to me anyway. And that will be a purple tail. Oh yeah, there we have it. I think he also retains the tail in his pumped up form. He does. So, that's consistent there. Tap square fighting, hold square lunge attack, tap circle tactic mode, hold circle beam ability, and of course he has the hyper jump and flight, of course. But there we have Cooler in his true form, or his base form if you want to go that way. And then we're going to move along to hit Cooler in probably his best form, which is his, it's the transformation. It's not really an evolution, because evolutions are basically color palette swaps. This one is more of a transformation, so. In position. His head becomes very spiky, so helmet. If I can find it. The mantis head. White is the prominent color, blue is the second. And then of course he has the option to put his faceplate on or not. But he looks more cool with the faceplate on, so there you go, 36. And scroll down, white. He also does gain some armor that's more bulked up, but that would mean sacrifice the tail. So if you want to go and get it, bear in mind the tail is that consequence. Epilogue. Yeah. Personally, if I had to pick one, I'd rather have the armor than the tail. But because you've seen the tail in the previous one, so that's what I'm going to go with. There we go. And all the abilities apply. Granted, there's some blue on the back, but restrictions, what you're going to do. It is a cool movie. I don't know why people hate on. Most people put down this movie for, because I do like Cooler's Revenge. Metal Cooler, take or leave it. But Cooler's Revenge is cool because you haven't seen the movie. Spoiler alert. In that movie, of course, you see Cooler in the movie. He's watching his brother destroy Planet Vegeta, and then, of course, he notices that, oh look, there's Goku's ship. It's gonna pass by. We should destroy it, says one of his soldiers. And then like, no, let him go. He's just a baby. He's no threat to any of us. Until later on, he realizes that this baby is the same. He realizes that, of course, later on, he realizes his brother was killed by Goku. He goes to the planet Earth to get revenge for his family, even though he doesn't like his brother. And as he fights this Saiyan, he realizes that why wasn't this the Saiyan destroyed with the rest of them? And he realizes this Saiyan is, of course, the one he let go, and he ends up dying. So it's a well-told movie, I think. I see Miguel has retracted some of those requests. I don't know if he still wants them or not, so we'll see. Tap square fighting, hold square launch attack, tap circle tactic mode, hold circle beam ability, and of course the hyper jump and flight. Now we're going to move along and then do his metal cooler form and we're officially done. So I need to go to the helmet once again. Sports helmet. Switch this to, I think it was all a cyan metal he was made of. The custom head number 37. All cyan now. Even the eyeshadow was there too. Are you going to make video custom builds of security? Yeah, you did request that. Are you taking back your request for the Uncharted character, Zoran Lazarevic, because you took it off there? I don't know if you still want it or not. Remove the armor, throw back the tail on, cyan color. Arms, not that really matters too much. Where is this at? Bronze tiger, cyan. Hand cyan. Torso. It's now all one piece, essentially, so you could add detail, not really matters too much. Audio 1, cyan. Black with the line work. Hip piece. Cyan. Leg section. All the way. Blank. And cyan. So he basically gets a form like that. I think the only thing that else changes is that he's now connected to the Getty Star and he has a more cybernetic look to him, so I need to go to base information, hold up personality is the target module, yeah. And that's Mercy Grays. Oh yeah. There we have it. Cooler in his metal cooler form, which is then more of a blue when I'm looking at it. If you look at the art there. Well, it's more like... some variations it looks more... It's got like a blue tint to it, like a cyan. Looking at it again, you could say there's a bit of an extra color in there. So I may actually go over this. No, thank you, Dylan, I appreciate it. I think what I'll do is I'll just go back to the color palette swap again, because I think I just want to tilt it a bit. So it's not one color. Because there is some of this in it, but there's also like a secondary color that is silver. So I'll take it. In position. Arms. Now I want to scroll up. Sleeve arms. Top section is a light grey, lower section is the cyan. And he also has it in the neck. The head Okay, so I want to go to the faceplate, switch it to a light grey along with the faceplate, and that's about it really when it comes to him. I'm fine with it. I mean, it gives him a bit more color palette to it, so I'm fine with either side, how it looks. Overall though, cooler slash metal cooler is done. Hope you guys enjoyed how it came out. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, the good stuff, hit the notification bell, right corner down below, and I'll see you guys for more awesome videos in the future. I do have to make sure I get my notes jotted down and update my list, so look forward to that. And with that being said, thank you all for watching guys, and until next time, peace out.